So I'm gonna make this video, bro, because it's really important, bro. We are being brainwashed, bro. We are in the matrix, bro. I think this is the matrix, bro. Technology is the matrix, bro. This is the matrix. I'm not gonna. I'm. I just know. Okay, I got the Holy Bible here, right? And bro, I was watching this video, and mostly everybody, bro. I watched this video from this dude, and I jump and watch the next video, and I go to the comments, bro. There was like a bunch of people that did the same thing that I did, bro. After watching this video, they jump to the next video, and it seems it's funny, but hey, it's serious, bro. We are being brainwashed by people, bro. I don't know. I'm just telling you, bro. Somebody's laughing at us, bro. Somebody's laughing at us. And this is not funny, bro. I think there's more things to, like, though I believe the Bible, bro, but now I'm thinking like there's more than this just the Bible, bro. Right now we bro, how in the world everybody watched that video and I did the same thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say no more, man. I think everything just doesn't make sense sometimes, bro. Like the phone, the internet has taken over our life, dude. It has conquered the way we think. Imagine what is coming, bro. Man, let's say if Jesus doesn't come right now or tomorrow or maybe in 10 years. Imagine 10 years. What's going to happen, bro? I don't know. I don't know. My mind is about to explode because I was like, wait. How you watch that video, you watch the next one, just same thing. You did the same thing I did. And I go to the comments because somebody says something funny. I don't know why I look up the comments. I just went to the comments. I look at the comments and they say something about, I'm not gonna tell you the channel, but that channel, bro, there was like a couple people watched that same video that I was watching first and then jump and everything just kind of like connected, bro. Like connected. And somebody made a joke about the last video to this video that we were watching, and everybody was laughing because, like, man, it's just perfect timing. But that was like, nah, dude, that's not. I mean, it sounds funny, bro, but it's just too. I don't know. We're in the matrix. Somebody's controlling us here, bro. There's people that is controlling our mind, our devices, and people are, and we are consumers, bro. Maybe we're learning something. We are learning in this channel, whatever it is, but you're still consuming because they're the ones that are making the money, not you, not me, right? They're the ones, the chosen one, the ones that they're selective. We're just the product, bro. We're just the product of the product, bro. We just being fooled, bro. We being fooled. And yeah, how do you know these people? Like, these people make money, bro. They're making money, but I just don't. I never met in my life. I would love to meet somebody that is like, hey, you know what? Like, yeah, bro, I make money, bro. What do you do? Like, oh yeah, I make YouTube. Oh yeah, how much? Like, I have never met somebody at the gym. They mostly like 9 to 5. maybe that's why I'm saying, like, maybe that's why I'm going through this temporary brokenness, right? Financial problems. But what I'm saying is that the 9 to 5. So I have never met, and I would love to meet somebody like, hey man, like I make videos, bro. I make money. Like I make bunch of money. I was like, hell yeah, bro. I want to learn. Like, can you teach me? You know, that'd be my question. Like, can you teach me, bro? Like, teach me, bro. Like, how do you do it? What do you do, bro? Tell me how to do. Because it's hard. I tried. You know, but sometimes I don't have the looks, bro. I don't have the looks. I maybe there's people, and you see in the internet, most of the people are like they have a fakes. They're good looking. They're the people that do they're good. It's like, okay, I was watching this video. Oh, okay, this is really important, right? Because everything connects, bro. Sometimes it's just the internet just speaks to you, or he knows, like the internet knows. Okay, I know what to give him, because when you skip it. I don't know what to watch. I don't want to. I don't want to watch this video right now. But then okay, this got my attention. Okay, when that got my attention, I was watching how the promoters, bro, make money, right? So I was thinking, okay, the promoters make money at the club, like, by bringing people. So they use just social media, and they use women, and this and that, and next thing I watched it. I watched the whole video, bro. You know, so like there were people in Chicago. I was talking about Chicago. And they're like, yeah, like we make money, and then there was two people that made like $800 that night, and there was this dude that made 1200 that night. No, 1800, and then he had to pay the drinks or whatever, whatever money he invested. So he paid, So what he took home, it was 1200. He took home that. So I was watching this video, bro, and it got my attention. Next thing you know, I'm watching this other dude about loans, right? But I'm watching this. I'm learning, right? It's cool. And I'm not saying it's not bad. It's better than watching some goofy dude, or maybe or some other person that is not really giving you anything, right? So I'm just watching this dude, right? So like the promoters, they bring the girls, and the people, So okay, going back what I'm saying. So what I'm watching, bro, this is really true, bro. So what happens in the club when they're empty, when the club is empty, the promoter, he has his friends, his hot friends. They're good looking, right? Because if you go to the club, right? Let's say you a man that looks like kind of like me or worse, and you go to the club and you have money, and you don't want an ugly girl there. You want hot women, right? Because you want to impress. You want to see you. So most of the time, how the club works, they say, is that by having good looking people, bro. So like if you're a good looking person, you have 10 times the chances to make it everywhere. So it's kind of messed up, bro, because if you're ugly, bro, you have to work harder, because you have to really have wisdom. But if you're a good looking woman, if you're a good looking man, hey, doors will open, and you just have to say a manuscript, you know, because it's is you have that some type of confidence of the good looking person. It's like, so they say that's how they work. So I'm thinking, okay, so I'm watching this dude right here. So everything makes sense, bro. Like this, we're in the freaking matrix, bro. The ugly with the ugly people, the 95, the medium, bro. We are giving them money, bro. They just taking our money. They're just taking our time, bro. And what's the best thing? Our time, right? Because we're giving them our time. Every time we scroll down, every time we stay and watch this video, every time we subscribe, every time we watch this person, if they're good looking and they have some type of advice. So if you are good looking and if you know how to talk and you know how to man, if you don't have something to share to learn, bro, you're gonna be making money automatically. But you have to be good looking, right? Like me right now, look at me, bro. I think the first thing that happened, you saw this live, you see this live, and you switch off because you're not hearing me. What you saw my face. I mean, this is ugly. Get the hell out of here. Let me bounce out of here. You know, and that's reality, bro. So these guys were explaining how the promoters work. So they don't make money. They don't work at the club. They don't. They just make money from every person they bring. So first, of course, you have a social media, you bring friends, you bring people, you bring the hottest girls, and then men, right? Men that go there, they see hot women, they stay. Same freaking thing in the channel. So if you see a hot woman speaking about things, you're gonna stay in the channel because you kind of felt a crush because by the looks, you already kind of like, oh yeah, she hot, she talking good, you know. Oh, let me stay right here in this club because there's a lot of hot women. And then we fell in that matrix. That's the matrix right there. Like, and then you thinking that you're gonna get this woman, and you're not gonna get nothing, bro. You're just only gonna spend because those women are there to make you stay. The ones are really mm, the ones that are really having these women fun, the ones that are taking her to bed, are the promoters, are the ones that have connections. You right there spending the money thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend this money. But look at your mirror, bro. Are you ugly? You know, I look at the mirror, be realistic. Like, man, I'm ugly, bro. Like, you know. So women, they same thing, bro. Like, so I'm watching that, and then there was this other guy. This is how it works, bro. This is really intelligence, bro. So there was a dude that he was in school, like he was an elementary guy. What happens when we get drunk, bro? We go back to that, like the psychology, like, wait, I feel young, like I want to have fun. So this guy he's elementary for he's like he teach he's a teacher, and then he's like, yeah, I'm a promoter at night, but then he knows how to talk to the inner kids, to the broken ones, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, to the girls that maybe they were rejected. He's talking to the children, to the child inside of you because he knows how the children works. So he works in his psychology, so how to talk. And then he has another person talking, right? Maybe a girl. So and the girls think that's him and that page, but it's a girl. So girls know how to talk, right? Girl and a girl know what to speak, what to say. You know, that's why we see a lot of dykes, a lot of lesbian girls. They have hot girlfriends because they know what to say because they girl themselves, right? And we men, we think, oh, this is the way. No, sometimes it's not. You know. Anyways, now we go to the third person because there were three of them, and the third person, this guy's like, yeah, well, I usually bring games like bubble guns, like bubble, like the bubbles. Bubble, I usually have like when I see a woman that is boring, I go and I give him the you know the gun or the bubbles. I do all these things because I want to bring their child inside. So when they drinking and they're vulnerable, he goes and by that he's making a party, right? So it's kind of like psychology, but at the same time, kind of satanic, bro. Because imagine that, like the woman, the people that go there, they're broken, bro. Like if you go to the club, you're broken because you really have to go out and have some fun. Like for in order for you to have some fun, you have to drink. So there's something missing already there, you know. So the devil's really strategically. So these men right here, they're smart. They're the ones that are having fun. They're the ones that are getting the money. They're the ones that really are not drinking. They're watching you, and then they know what to give you. So what do? They're seeking the inner child so you can spend money and you can feel comfortable. So the next day, instead of asking for God or seeking God, you seek that. So you seek the pleasures of the world. So this man might know God or might don't know work with God, but he works in a way that Satan works because Satan works strategically. So the people that have money, and these do have them. Okay, you know what? I've been working this. I've been doing this for a while, and I've been studying people. They do the research and woo woo, and then they seek the inner child that you're missing. So you go to the club, and you're already missing something. You're missing God, right? You're at the club. You are at the club because there's something that you're missing. You bored. There's nothing. So you there at that club, right? And then when you feel like you don't kind of like feel down, so the devil talks to this man and he like, go get that one because that one's getting bored. Give him the bubble gum. Give him a shot. Go do something fun so he can stay here longer. Right? So the next day you thought you have fun. You were messed up. And you don't seek Jesus. You don't seek God because you already felt, you're already full. Your happiness, the inner child is already filled because we see, like the Bible says, that we are as children of God, right? With the children of God. So when we fill ourselves with the world, Satan is right here. No, this bunch right here, tax. And what Satan wants to do, he wants to go and get the people from church. They're like, nah, those ones need to go over here too. No, I'm not the ones in the church, they need to overcome his give to temptations. So things are falling apart. You're like, dang, why it's not going my way? And then you like, why it's not going my way? Why is it? What is it not going my way? And what happens is that it's not going your way because there's a fight. There's a fight for your soul, for your inner child. Because the angels, they could be fighting also, but you are giving more time. Your mind is more right here to the world. The next thing you know, he takes you out. And then, but he used agents, bro. Those promoters, they're agents, satanic agents, because they might don't know they're doing something wrong, but they're doing something wrong, dude, because they're bringing them girls, instead of them girls being at home, at church, no, they're bringing them over here. So they're feeling that emptiness with the world, with the club, with the music, with the drinking. They're spending their money there. So the promoters and the people that have all these things, they are getting money, right? But the elites, they're with Satan, right? So because Satan said, let them drink. 21 years old, let them drink. 18 years old, they can smoke. Legalize the weed, legalize drinking. Oh no, do not take drinking away. They have to drink. So they're filling with the alcohol and then sex. Because when you have alcohol, sex, you are vulnerable, right? Any girl. And then that's why men, the ugly ones, they stay there because they're in the fantasy of like, man, let me spend some money right here because there's some pretty girls. They might like me, and then you have this fantasy, and then you're thinking, this is your world, thinking about you're gonna get this man or this woman, and then this is the world. Oh, I'm think I'm gonna get laid. You already have a wicked mind because you're there to get laid. There's other people they're having fun, but they're having fun because they don't know the word of God. So they fill themselves with that world, right? And they think, oh, that's fun. And then we have the other girls that are there because they will love the money, because they're getting paid for everybody to stay there, right? So the promoters get paid. The more people, the more children of God they come, the more people they are full. So now we are seeing how the matrix is, bro. We are in the matrix. So like everything, bro, that you watch, everything that you see, everything that you eat, everything is like an order for you to boom to at the end of the night to not to pray, to not to go to church, to not to go seek Jesus because you're filling yourself with money, you're filling yourself with the joy of the world, you're filling yourself with all this satanic agenda. And then you kind of like, wait, I am in the matrix. And who are the ones that are making money? The people that Satan chooses to be agents. And it was really when I heard about this, I was like, wait, this dude is telling me that he was seeking, that he knows that the inner child of the people. That's why he brings like games, like card games, like things like that. And this dude is a man. He works in elementary, and then he knows how kids react. You know, so he works with kids, and he's working with a drunken adult that acts like a kid, right? Because what we do, we act some of we act like a kid when we drink. We get messed up. We act like a kid. We throw up. We argue. We are babies. So Satan's like perfect. That's how I want him. So the next day, the baby after hangover, he doesn't want to go to work. He doesn't want to go to worship. He doesn't want to sing the world, bro. And then I'm like watching this, bro, and I'm like, wait, it makes sense, bro. We are in this type of matrix, bro. So the ones that are making our money, 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 the ones that are because after that, it's not even about money. It's about power, right? It's not even about money anymore because they already have so much money. It's about power, having control, laughing at you. Imagine just laughing at you, like being in the club, you dancing, you acting stupid. It's like, oh yeah, I got control, you know. And then Satan's like, I'm gonna give you more power. Wow. Man, I just give you some knowledge right now, bro. I know that. And then I'm watching these dudes explaining how the car loans and then how they manipulate it is. So I'm like, dude, we go and get a truck, a loan, bro, and then we just sign our life away. And then we just, for what, bro? For what, bro? Bro, I wish I would have. I'm learning this right now, bro. I'm just going because, like I sell t-shirts, and I, I I make, no, not something that I can, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm making t-shirts right now so I can just leave work. No, I still have my 9 to 5, but I have never met like like YouTuber, like in person, like somebody that's like, man, yeah, man, I work, I make YouTubes all the time. Hmm. Like, yeah, man, I work, do this, man, I make $200,000, I wish I could meet somebody, be their friends. But then I realized that what I watched, bro. I was like, dude, I just watch these promoters how the club works, bro. So each person, because imagine they pay them $5 for each person. You cost $5 to be there, bro. Really, that's your valuable, bro. How they value, how low. And guys like, no, you're more precious than that. It's sad, bro. It's sad how Satan devaluated us, and it's a lie because he doesn't. But it's just true, I'm just giving you reality. That's what they pay them girls. So what I'm saying is that the more if you're attractive, you're gonna get money, bro. So if you go and go to this strip club, the most beautiful one is gonna get the most things, the most customers, right? Because people we think, okay, you know what, we go to the strip club because we already broken. Nobody loves us, right? Like, oh man, I'm gonna go to the strip club and I'm gonna spend my money because I feel alone. And you go to the strip club and you're like, wait, I'm in the strip club right now. So you feeling that inner child, right? And you go and like, because you won't be able to, you can talk to people like that because like there's not, you didn't work to talk to a woman, you didn't learn how to talk to a woman, or you afraid to talk to a woman, or you like kind of like reject it so many times that you tired of it, or you just want to spend the money and just get it done with it, right? You can be whatever option what that I said what you can be. But you go there and you're gonna go with the most beautiful one, right? You're not gonna go for the number seven. You're gonna go for the number 10 because you put in that price. You have the money. Same thing, bro. Now you go to the club, they saying the more woman is in the club, the most likely you're gonna stay. If there's no woman in the club, you're not gonna stay. If there's no woman in the club to impress, you're not gonna invite drinks. So you're gonna go to the ones that are really overcrowded with beautiful women because you have more chance to meet somebody there, right? But some of the women that are beautiful, they are picked by the promoters in order you to feel to fall. Same thing. Some promoters will pick people in the YouTube, whoever is gonna choose, whoever is gonna make it. No, everybody's gonna make it in YouTube, bro. They're chosen. They're freaking chosen, bro. Everybody, they're freaking chosen, bro. Because they know, oh, you know what? They are attracting people here. Imagine if it was like 1,000 of me here, same face, whatever. No, people will not stay in YouTube, so they have to have some type of create some type of beauty, right? Some type of beauty in this channel, in every other channel platform, even in Instagram, you have to be like really handsome or really beautiful, like a woman, in order to succeed, because they want you to stay. So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you know where they are? They're clubs. Same freaking, like, oh my God, bro. I'm just, dude, everything just makes sense, bro. Like, oh my God, dude, it's the beauty, bro. It's like just, he said it, bro. He's like, oh yeah, man, like, if there's no woman here in the club, if there's no beautiful woman at the club, nobody will stay here. So they have to have some type of beauty in order for you to climb, dude. And then I'm watching this dude, like watching this video right here. Next thing you know, I'm watching the next video. In the next video, a bunch of people did the same thing that I did, bro. And that's what hit me. Is like, dude, everything's controlled, bro. We are messed up, bro. This is, and we don't even. I don't even know. I don't want to say that, bro, because it's the only hope is God, bro. That's the only hope. God is the only hope now, bro. Jesus is the only hope now. Everything else is just don't. It doesn't make sense. Because if I'm wicked, imagine the people that have money are weaker than me. Weak. They're talking to the angels, to the fallen angels, whatever it is they talk to. Hmm? They're wicked, bro, because they wake up in a hot, nice home, and they slave because they know, okay, look, this is a nice home. I don't want to go back to poverty. I'm gonna do whatever it is. If I have to bend down for the devil, and that's what they do. And the devil's a spirit. The devil can know harm him, so the devil will enter in somebody's life, and that dude is wicked, and then he'll do whatever it is to you. Whatever desire you want, he's gonna give it to you because the devil is using it. So we need Jesus, bro. At the end of the day, hopefully you watch this video, bro. And yeah, 30-minute video. That's what that was meant to be. God bless you. Take care. Hopefully this wake you up. And See you next time, guy. Hopefully Jesus comes. Repent and get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. All I can say right now.